are tonight with Mike Mitchel, ready to talk about somebody who's near and dear to our hearts, Mark Weiermiller, who's running for Town Justice of Elmira. Mike, if you could, tell the folks that are listening a little bit about who you are and what you have going on in the area with your business and your properties and just how long you've been around.
Been in town for 30 years. I'm very fortunate. I have 3 children that are born and raised here and educated here. And we have a business called Office Equipment Source, which is a Xerox agent for most of upstate New York. And we have some real estate, some Riverside Suites and some apartment buildings here in the Elmira area.
And so how did you come to know Mark Weiermiller?
Well, Mark was instrumental in us incorporating our business when we first started, and did a great job. He also helped us with some acquisitions of other businesses, and he was instrumental in us acquiring some apartments in the area. The nice thing about that was that when we acquired these apartments, he was always prepared. He had the paperwork done. He was always done it fairly, and it's amazing that he dotted his I's and crossed his T's, and they were done correctly and properly the first time.
The first time, very important. So you would say one of the great qualities that Mark possesses that would make him a great judge for Elmira would be his thoroughness, his ability to really look into things.
Well, it's amazing that everything he's done for us was perfect. One of the things that he also did for us was we were leading in another direction, but he gave us some coaching counseling and suggested we go in another direction. And 5 years later, that coaching counseling was correct. And that's another nice attribute that a judge has to make those type of decisions, long-term decisions, and try to give guidance to people.
I agree. I think that many judges have to make decisions that are not only about addressing the problem at hand, but preventing future problems is actually how it would be.
Absolutely. One of the things that I think a good judge needs is, first of all, experience. Mark has over 34 years of experience practicing law, and it's not just one type of law. He practices a variety of different laws. And I think that types of experience is crucial to be successful and to be fair as a judge. Mark is very fair, and again, he's always prepared. So I think those types of attributes will make him a successful and a good justice for the town of Elmira.
As a judge, sometimes zoning issues come in front of a judge. Do you think that Mark has any experience with those? Do you have any knowledge that he does, or?
Absolutely. We had a zoning with one of our apartments, and I'm very, very fortunate. He gave us the right counseling, and we did follow his advice, and the zoning people were extremely happy when we followed his advice, and he was correct, and I was incorrect, and again, I appreciate his coaching counseling.
So if you were to list maybe the top 3 reasons why you think that Mark would make a great judge, I'm hearing you say preparedness, and thoroughness, and foresight. There's all kinds of different things you've kind of covered. What are the top 3 things that would make Mark a great judge?
I would, first of all, I'd say experience. He's got 34 years of practicing law. So to be a judge, you have to be experienced and understand a variety of different people. The second thing is, I think you have to be fair. I've seen Mark. I'm very fortunate that he coached my kids in basketball and soccer, and I've seen him be fair with kids. I've seen him be fair with businesses. I've seen him be fair with other clients. So I think you have to be a fair judge. And the third one is being prepared. And again, I got personal experiences where he's fair and competent and is well prepared before he even goes into the courtroom or into the closing.
Certainly important. We definitely want our judges to know what's going on with cases that they're making decisions about. So, you would say to the camera, vote for Mark?
Go out first Tuesday of the month in November and vote for Mark Weiermiller for Town of Elmira Justice.
Awesome. Thank you.
No, thank you.